everyone and welcome back to another video. I really hope you guys are doing well and keeping okay. I'm feeling a little bit excited for Christmas, and if not, I completely resonate with you because Christmas is not always a good time of year, so I send my heart and strength out to you all. I thought today we could do a little bit of a sit down kind of video. I am in my nan's care home. My nan is absolutely fast asleep. She's visited Snoozeland all day today for about 4 to 5 hours, so I think she just really needs the rest and recharge time. So I've been kind of sat here, I've been decorating her room, and I thought we could kind of just sit down and have a bit of a chat together, talk through all things Christmas, some Christmas ideas for those of you that may have somebody on this journey too, because it is really hard to know what to get someone with dementia for Christmas, because I feel like you go through this list and the same list comes every year, and it's all things that they need and all things that they can't particularly use anymore, and it becomes a little bit difficult to know what to get. So I thought we could just kind of sit down, have a nice cup of tea together, and let's talk Christmas. And if you are brand new here, my name is Jess. My nan is Dorothy Jean. She's 93 years old. She has diagnosed vascular dementia and Alzheimer's and has had it for over 8 years now. She's been in a care home for 5 years, and she now has 24/7 care and is venturing into the end of life care, which is so incredibly heartbreaking and so sad. This journey has been so long for us, and yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, to be quite honest, of emotions, feelings, behaviours and everything else along the way. So if you are brand new, don't forget to press subscribe if you are interested in anything dementia or want to learn a little bit more about it. And if you have been here for a while, thank you so much for stopping by and joining us. Don't forget to grab a cuppa and let's get right on into the video. So I kind of just wrote like a huge list on my phone of loads of different ideas for Christmas that we've done in the past, and obviously things that I'd really like to recommend to you guys and things that I've just thought of now while being sat in the space to kind of recommend. So I've broke it down into little sections so you guys can navigate through the video a little bit easier if you are looking for a specific type of Christmas present for your loved one. But let's start comfort and cozy, because Christmas is all about the cozy vibes, especially for my nan. My nan has always loved getting nice and cozy for Christmas, so let's jump right on into that one. I feel like you can never have enough blankets. We have bought nan blankets for years on end now, and I feel like you can never run out of blankets. It's always nice to have a variety of different blankets, from the thick fleece ones, the thin ones for the summer, little ones that just hang over the bed at the end near her toes. You've got like the heated blankets, you've got the weighted blankets. Any blankets are always really, really good for a bedbound dementia journey. Talking of comfort and cozy, my nan loves a good cozy sock. So not just one, socks. So we always go for socks for Christmas as well, especially the grip socks, so she doesn't like slip off the end of her bed if she's resting her feet on the end of the bed or anything like that. We always get the grip ones, but we also love like the fluffy socks as well. Now this is a new one for us that we recently picked up last year, and it is one of the V-neck pillows. A lot of you guys had kindly recommended them to us last year, and we actually picked one up and we have loved it and used it ever since. Like, we literally use it on the daily. It's so good, like if their head just isn't able to hold the weight anymore and it is slipping and it is falling and they're constantly moving around, the V-neck pillows are really, really good on this journey, so I would recommend that. You can also get the neck support pillows as well, and obviously like the memory foam pillows, any type of pillow that you would personally like for your loved one. We do have the memory foam ones and a fluffy one on top as well, so she has a bit of everything. Okay, let's move on to comfort and cozy clothing. So at this particular stage of our journey, and what works best for us is keeping nan in just cozy pajamas, onesies, dressing gowns, nighties, anything like that. Nighttime wear works perfect for us on our journey, because when Nan just doesn't have that sense of routine anymore, even if you implemented the routine in, she will fall asleep at any time of the day, any moment of the day. So for us, it just works best for Nan to be in cozy wear. She is in bed 24/7, so we do like to have a good variety of pajamas for the weather changes, of course the seasons throughout the year, and just for that change of clothing. So we do have a good variety of nightwear, and that works best for us. Obviously, in terms of things that I'd recommend, like the front button cardigans are incredible on this journey, so it's easy to undress them and dress them back up again. You've also got the blankets that lay on the front and you can put your arms through. It's like a backwards dressing gown, which are really good for the bedbound journeys. You've got the warm shawls, which is quite a nice throwback and nostalgic touch, and also slippers too. That's always a nice touch. Okay, let's move on to sensory and soothing items, starting with these. The fidget books, the fidget blankets, the fidget muffs. Honestly, so many different variations of them, but I really would recommend them so much. They have been incredibly handy on our journey. There's so many different bits and bobs that they can fiddle with and do and keep themselves busy. It is so nice to have on hand. So we have the book one. We also have this gorgeous muff one. I think they're called muffs. You put your hands in. And they've got like little bits and bobs inside as well. But there's like buttons, there's little like balls that you can move across. You've got marbles, you've got Velcro, you've got buttons. They are just really nice to have on hand. We've also got the little clip ones as well that you can just clip onto the side of the bed, and then she can play with those ones as well. So yeah, I really would recommend the fidget blankets, the fidget books, and the fidget muffs, I think they're called. We'll go with that. The next thing that we have loved on this journey have been the soft animals, the breathing animals, and also like the babies, like the newborn babies or reborn dolls. Those have been amazing on our journey. Nan loves taking care of something, especially when she is reliving those memories and times where she believes she's a mum and she's just had a baby. Those are really nice to grab out and have as a resource, and she can actually feel that physical object of that. My nan speaks quite a lot about her little dog Timmy, so it's really nice to get the dog out that breathes as well. We have quite a lot of those that we can kind of just pull out when and if needed, so I would recommend them too. Music has been so incredibly powerful to us on our dementia journey, and I believe a lot of people resonate with that. So anything music related, from a vinyl player to a tape player to a little Bluetooth speaker. We actually have one here. Let me just grab that. This is the little portable speaker we have. How cute is that? It's basically a Bluetooth one, but you can plug your devices into it as well. And you basically can turn it up, turn it down, change song. It is so cute. My nan absolutely loves having this out. It's really loud as well for such a small device. But yeah, I would recommend like an Alexa or a Google Home, or just a portable speaker like this for quick access for music. And then we also do have this tiny little music box, which is so nostalgic for my nan. She always loves talking about her jewellery box that had like a sound like this, and it basically plays You Are My Sunshine. You can get loads of different ones with loads of different songs on. I think these were from Amazon as well. But yeah, a really nice little add to a Christmas present. With the music players as well, we also do like to put on some like relaxing music, like the bird sounds, the whale sounds, the rain, anything like that that does bring that calmness to the room. So they are really nice to have as resources for those as well as music. Sensory wise, for electronics, you can also get those electronic photo frames, which are really nice to have in the room. We did actually have one in Nan's room in here, but she doesn't really see or acknowledge it anymore. But you can put like a slideshow of loads of different photos and videos on there, which is quite nice to watch through. With us still being on the sensory side, you can also get those reed diffusers. You can get the plug-in electronic diffusers as well, which can spray out all different types of oils, from like lavender to eucalyptus, rose, which is my nan's personal favourite. Those are really nice to have in the rooms just to make it smell really nice and bring a different level of sensory into the room. Another personal sensory favourite of ours is the, I don't know if you can see it in here, the sensory light. It's basically just a light that you plug in. You can change the colours, and it basically creates this gorgeous ambience of light in the room. These are really nice to bring like a calm ambience to a room, especially when they're bed bound all the time and they can look up at the ceiling and see it all move, and it is really pretty, especially at night time, especially as well in the UK when it is getting darker a lot quicker. They are so nice to have in the room, so I would recommend. On that same sort of sensory light, you can also get the moon and stars on the ceiling. You can get like flowers projected onto the ceiling. Like the projector ones are also really cool to have. Okay, let's move on to the next section, which is photo and memory based gifts. Something that I'd really recommend here is getting one of the personalised photo blankets. We absolutely loved getting one of these for Nan. It was a really nice keepsake, really nice conversation starter. You can add as many or as little photos onto them as possible, and it's just really nice to have for anyone really, but especially on a dementia bedbound journey. Something else that's really nice to add into the room is a memory board, a memory photo book, or a memory wall. We actually have all of those in Nan's room, and they're really nice to pull out at any occasion just to flick through, have a look through, and kind of use as conversation starters. We created like a memory wall on the back of Nan's wardrobe in here, which is really nice that she can see the whole of her life in photos, so I would really recommend that as well. We also made so many different photo albums that she can look through. Photo albums is something that reminds me of my nan and her life. Like, it really throws me back to seeing all of the photo albums that she had of her life growing up. So I would recommend a little scrapbook or a photo album of some kind as a memory book too. Okay, let's move on to the next section, which is Reminiscing Gifts. I feel like nowadays there are so many different reminiscing gifts that you can pick up from stores, and they are so amazing. Like the reminiscing books that throw you right back into the 20s, the 30s of life. It's really cool to flick through. You've also got like those old vintage picture books that you can look through as well. They're really nice to have. You've also got those memory lane magazines that we've had before as well. They're really nice to have for Christmas as like a little gift. Something else that we've done in the past is create like a reminiscing, almost like sensory basket with loads of different items from her childhood, from her teenage years, and it's a really great little basket of things that you can kind of pull out and let them feel sensory wise, but also throw into like old memories. So that's a really nice one to have as well. Okay, let's move on to gentle activity gifts for those that are bed bound. Now my nan did love doing anything creative and crafty at home, so it's really nice to be able to bring in some of that and still have that, but maybe just adapted and adjusted to my nan's particular level of her creativity skills. So it's really nice to be able to still have access to things like that. So we do have like a resource of like paints, colouring pens, books, colouring books and things like that that are really nice to have to hand. I also would recommend the water painting books. Those are really, really good, and obviously completely mess free as well for those that may not be able to see as well as they used to in the past. You basically just paint with water only, and it's really nice to have as an activity to do. Stickers are really good to have as well in like a creative, crafty kind of box if you want to make something like that. They're really nice to have on hand. Soft clay, Play-Doh, bits like that you can think of are really nice to have too. Anything that keeps the hand and mind engaged are really good as well, from like puzzles, jigsaws, board games. My nan used to absolutely love doing a jigsaw, but unfortunately those sort of things don't help us anymore on our journey. But it's always a really nice gift to have to somebody that may be able to access that easier than we can. You can also get like the large print puzzle books, which are really handy as well, like crosswords, word searches that are a bit more easier to see and do. We actually love playing like the card games as well between us, where they have the questions on. It's always nice for anybody to have them so they can kind of just reach out and ask a question to kind of start a conversation. Okay, let's move on to practical and daily comfort items. These are kind of just everyday gifts that can kind of just make life a little bit easier for you and your loved one with dementia too. You've got the bed tray with the soft edges. We've actually just recently purchased one of the bed trays that kind of hang over the bed. It's adjustable for height. It's really, really good to have to kind of just use as a resource. So I would recommend that 100%. You've got like the bedside organizer pouches, which you can just clip onto the side of the bed, and basically it's self-explanatory, but yeah, those are really nice to have too. These little beakers are really nice as well for Christmas. I get lots of questions on these ones. These ones are from Amazon. They have no handles on to kind of just preserve that dignity slightly longer. But yeah, these are the ones with like the little tiny teats on the end. Would recommend these. I feel like here we could probably jump into like the self-care stuff like lip balms, lotions, body products, nail varnishes. All of those things are really nice to have. You've got the rinse-free products as well. I really would recommend the scrubs products here because they've been a lifesaver on our journey. They've been so quick and easy to use and still made our pamper days fun and quick and easy to do. So I would recommend them so much. And of course I feel like there are so many other gift ideas that you could get somebody for Christmas that has dementia and is also completely bedbound. So that is kind of everything that I've kind of thought of while I've been sat here while Nan's been asleep. So if there is anything else that you've thought of or used in the past, please leave them down below in the comments for other people to access, because I do know a lot of you do use the comments and kind of take a lot from them. So thank you so much if you do leave a comment. If you have made it all the way to the end, don't forget to put a little Christmas tree emoji to let me know that you have made it this far. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Your love, your kindness and support means the world to us. And we will see you in the next video. And if I don't see you beforehand, have a lovely Christmas. Bye everyone.